Recently, I put out a video showing you all the different tools that you could use for edge banding, for trimming the edge banding, for applying the edge banding, for sanding and all that stuff. Anyways, then I showed you some tools that are probably already in your tool shed that you could use to trim and apply edge banding, things that are inexpensive, not the fancy tools. Now that was a great video and I encourage you to check it out if you haven't already. But then at the end of the video, I did a fun little experiment in which I took a brand new pizza cutter and tried to use that to trim the edge banding, and it totally worked.
There are also times when distorting the truth a little is appropriate. These are called little white lies.
Kinda. It took off along the grain. It was able to trim off along the grain, the long edges, but the end cap where you're going cross-cutting, it didn't work so well. A viewer of mine from Vienna, Austria, named Wolfgang, sent me an email saying, hey, the pizza cutter obviously didn't work, but have you ever tried a fabric cutter, a rotary cutter for fabric? And I thought, that's a great idea. That would be another fun experiment, is can a rotary cutter actually be used for trimming edge banding? So today, that's what we're gonna do. I got this immediately. I said, you know what, this is gonna be a fun experiment. Let's try this. If you have one of these, then maybe you could use it for edge banding. I don't know. This is still in the package. I haven't gotten it out yet. So we're gonna see if this works. Now this is by Olfa. It's a 45 millimeter, made in Japan. It says here, cuts up to 8 layers. Doesn't say 8 layers of what, maybe just fabric. Easy to use safety guard. Use for cotton, wool, paper, vinyl, or leather, and so much more. And now if they're talking about so much more, then maybe they're talking about edge banding. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's worth a try. Best cutting tools since 1956. Now I have an Olfa product and I really like their stuff. So I think this might work and I think we should give it a try. Let's remove this from the package. This is always the funnest part. You know, it's like Christmas all over again. All right, check this tool out and see what it has to offer. It looks like it's got this black blade guard on it. Not sure how to, oh, okay. So press down and it goes up and down. And I think that's pretty much how it works. It's got a little knob back here. It looks like you can probably remove the blade that way if you want to replace it or sharpen it. Feels pretty sharp. But can it cut edge banding? We shall see. I want to know in the comments, after you watch this video, vote in your head first, will this work? If you think yes, let me know in the comments. If you think no, and then we'll see what the results are. First, let's try what's easiest, and that's along the grain of the edge banding. Now, there's a knob back here, which kind of bumps into it, and there's this disc right here, so we're gonna flip it around this way, and I have to put it at an angle. Let's see here. I'm giving a little bit of pressure. I think that did a pretty good job. That worked out really nice. Now the pizza cutter did the same thing, so I'm not surprised. But the ultimate test is across the grain. I'm going to apply firm pressure. That wasn't crazy firm. Didn't quite work the first time. Let's try again. Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
Look at that. So there you have it. That is a nice clean cut done with a rotary tool fabric cutter. So clearly it works, which I'm excited about, but I used several passes and I started very light and then I increased my aggressiveness or firmness and then it eventually came off. So now what I'm gonna do is one firm pass to see if both of these sides work. Here we go. Firm pass along the grain. as expected. Very nice cut. Now let's try one firm pass across the grain. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start from this angle. Almost did it. 2 passes. I probably could have done it 1. Let's try again on this side. Let's try with 1 pass, see if I can do it. Got it. Very nice. Very nice edges. Heck, while we're at it, let's do this side. Okay, that was fast. A little sloppy. Let's try again. Wow. I think that's a pretty darn good tool for this application. Clearly, the rotary fabric tool is a great tool to use to remove edge banding. So I'm going to recommend this tool, but there's a lot of tools you could use. This runs about 15 bucks. If you don't want to fork over 15 bucks, there's other things that you can use that are cheaper as well. The pizza cutter, on the other hand, not such a great tool. But if you want a good pizza cutter, I recommend this one. This is actually a pretty good pizza cutter, and I'll leave a link in the description for both of these things. And if you want to see the video I made about the pizza cutter and the other tools that you can use to trim edge banding, then I highly recommend checking out that video right there. You're not going to want to miss it, as well as the other edge banding videos that I've done in this now 5 video series. So check them all out. They're actually pretty darn good. Thanks for watching. See ya.